Hello and welcome to Parcel Simplified. Thank you for participating in our beta test. I want to go through a very brief tutorial today as I do want to get your impressions as a new user and the overall intuitiveness of the site itself. One of the first things you'll notice is the reorganization of the page. Much like the landing page, we've organized all of the menu-specific items here across the top of the board, as well as hidden all of the tools that were previously down along the left-hand side underneath the Tools drop-down here. The Quick View Reports, that is the body of the report without any of the appendices, also brought up from the table of contents up here to the main screen. All of this, of course, in order to maximize the screen real estate. Basic navigation can be done by toggling between the different tabs up here at the top of the screen. The right tab is where the report writer would be spending the most amount of their time, but the Setup tab includes things like general information, how to order EDR reports. The right tab, of course, including the table of contents. A very quick and easy way to access the default language library, any comments, and of course history. We've moved the appendices into their own tab, as with a lot of our clients there might be a different person actually acting on or working on the appendices. We've also brought the signature page out to its own tab, as with some of our clients the senior reviewer or signer, that's one of the only areas that they move into. And then, of course, assembled deliverable as one of the major items up here to the top, but the functionality there works the same as you're used to. There are several ways to navigate around throughout the report itself. You can, of course, utilize the table of contents here on the left-hand side simply by clicking on a section that you'd like to enter. You can move up and down one section at a time by utilizing the arrow buttons here on the upper right-hand side. And you have the ability of showing all sections at once. From here, I can now scroll through the different sections, and I can even collapse the menu on the left-hand side to give me even more room. Going back to the table of contents, I wanted to point out the new way to utilize the default language library. Previously a 5-step process. Now when you enter into a section that has default language available for it, all you need to do is click on the language library option and then click on where you would like it to go. We do have some additional instructional information up here at top. To overwrite information that's already there, simply click again on the text and grab and drag, I release, and that's been overwritten. And you can even select multiple options at once by clicking, holding Control and clicking a second one. They'll actually pull in the order that you select them as well. Comments can be utilized in a single section, or you can select all sections. Then the comments themselves actually act like a small table of contents. If I click on the comment, it'll bring me to that section. And history works very similar to the default language. However, history, if I select and then select the box, it'll actually overwrite what was previously there. And the default language library is set to append. Adding a comment to any section is very easy. Simply go to the comments area, select Add New, enter your comment, and hit Save. And addressing comments is easy as selecting Address, click the checkbox, and then your answer. And save. Working with appendices is very similar to the previous version of Parcel. Only now we have the appendices here listed down the left-hand side, as well as the drawing tools, because they could be applicable to any appendix. You now also have the ability of dragging and dropping files into this area of the page, or of course the old Browse and Upload option. As I mentioned earlier, we did pull signatures out into its own page for very easy use of those that don't typically write reports in Parcel. But we've also added the ability of reviewing any unaddressed comments in this area, as the senior reviewer or even site assessor may want to take one more final look through these before they sign off on the report. And then, as mentioned, the Assemble Deliverable area acts the same as it does today. However, it does give the user the ability of downloading previous versions that have been assembled, or even disabling links that have been sent out to clients. There are a lot of additional features, values, and coding that goes into the back end to make this the fastest, most robust, and most reliable Parcel ever. For beta testing purposes, I have a quick series of tasks I'd like you to complete. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to contact me directly at tadams, T-A-D-A-M-S, @edrnet.com. And no beta testing is any good without feedback. So please fill out the feedback questions and feel free to be as honest as possible. Thank you very much and have a great day.